Good evening, my friends. As I have talked about the mininet topology, now it is time to know about the some topics like control logic, control plane, data plane, etc. So, what are actually the middle boxes? Middle boxes in networks like routers, switches, firewalls. In the screen, you can see the IBM S switch that's developed by IBM. The number of ports are there, and this is the IBM switch. So, in the traditional networks like the switch I have put the picture by IBM, the computing power, that means the routing, switching means the computing power, like you have heard about like how the routing is, that like DSDB, then link state, everything means the computing power, how a packet is uh, flown from one host to another host, everything, the control logic, that's all are called the control logic. These all are tightly coupled with the switches, routers, and the firewalls. If I want to block a IP packet, I need a firewall. But so that so I need a middle box named firewall. In the firewall middle box, the control logic, the programming logic that will block the IP packet will be installed. So the switches, routers, and firewalls, but the computing power of boxes and the circuitry are the tightly coupled. Means the in this photo, in this picture, in the IBM switch, the computing power, the switching technology, the switching logic, and the circuitry, that is and what you are seeing. The box. So inside the box, there is circuitry and the computing power. They are totally coupled. Means we cannot divide it into additional boxes. So there are number of problems in the traditional network approach like fault tolerance. If a switch is suddenly down, then how can we repair it? How can we recover it? Then first of all, the switch, the neighbor switches, or if a router is down, then the neighbor routers will send the packets. Assume that echo packets, and in such way means it's so slow to recover a switch or router if it's failed. And the load balancing, some of the links in a network may be means maybe overutilized, and some of the switches, switch links, switch ports, and the links paths are underutilized. So how can we balance the load? And so these problems, we cannot say problems, means the if we can do something better, that everything, the load balancing, the fault tolerance things, everything, if we can do by our own centrally, if a switch is failed, immediately I should know, a notification should be sent to me, and in a rapid state, I have to recover it, right? So the new technology which have come into picture, that is SDN technology. SDN means software defined network. It's very simple thing. Means it can solve the hindrances faced by the traditional network, where the computing power of the middle boxes are removed and kept in a central machine. Understood? Means the switch, IBM switch you are seeing, the computing power of the switch can be removed and kept in a central machine. So the central machine is called controller, and the logic we are writing, the programs we are writing, these will be called the control logic. And the switch, the switch only have the circuitry, and this is called the data plane, right? So we have now two terms: control plane, data plane. Control plane is the computing power residing in the remote machine, and the data plane is the circuitry only. So in the circuitry, not the circuit, there is a memory called content addressable memory, CAM memory, in which the rules that are set by the controller will be kept as a forwarding table. I'll go so details in that in next videos. So understand that the control logic are made by the controller, and that are implemented in the switches and that are kept means that are installed in the switches, and so there should be some memory that is called content addressable memory, CAM memory, in the switches. So I am talking about the controller. So there are a number of controller in today's network scenario. So Rio is a computer controller, and the POX, then ONOS, NOx. There are a number of computers that are written in the different programming languages. So I am going to teach you. I'm going to show you some implementation of SDN in Mininet topology. So see it. Before that, I'm just show you a video. Not video, is a picture. So these are app. These are what we are writing, like a firewall, load balancer, or the routing and everything. And this is a control plan. This is a control plan where the logic will be written, and these are data plan. These are circuitry actually, and the protocol which will communicate between controller and the data plane. This is called southbound API, and we are using OpenFlow here. So let's go for a practical. So sudo mn means mininet minus minus controller is equal to remote. So notice it here, I have written remote means the logic in previous videos I have shown you that there is no such things as controller is equal to remote. These are like the simple traditional network, but here I am doing the remote controller, so that there will be no control logic in the middle boxes in the switches, right? So create it. So again, now we are going to ping between them. Okay, ping 10.0.0.2. IP address of S2 is 10.0.0.2. So see, the host is unreachable, the destination host is unreachable. That means there is no any control logic in the switches. That's why host 1 cannot ping the host 2. So now we are starting a controller. ONOS controller I am starting. You can use any controller. Sorry, ONOS localhost. Here the logic is implemented in controller forwarding app, which is the 1 minute less. So ping all. Okay. So results 0% drop. 2 by 2 is received. So it's a successful. It's successful. So thank you. So you can see that using the controller, we can implement the program means logic, programming logic, not programming logic, the routing logic or anything control logic into the hosts in VNet hosts. Thank you.